What the heck is up, guys? It's Token back with a brand new video. Today we have a brand new team to use for this week. Do apologize that it took us till Wednesday to get you guys an episode, and this episode is going to be going up a little bit late. A lot of adulting I had to do today, as well as I didn't have my team ginned yet. I do not gin myself. I have one 3DS that is for obviously recording, which I will not ever gin on, and then I have one other casual 3DS that I could gin on. I have considered it a lot, but I choose not to because I still do want to go and partake in real life competitions, and I don't want something to happen to that 3DS and then me be out of options, because you cannot use a 3DS capture card 3DS in an in real life VGC competition. So that's the reason behind that. So I didn't have my team ginned yet, so I couldn't bring you guys this. It wasn't in my game yet. And then beforehand, YouTube was having issues on yesterday, was it? Yeah. Was it yesterday? Or was it the day before that? I don't know. YouTube was having issues recently, so I got an episode up really late, and then I had to put up my episode of my best of 3 against Uncle Lou. At the same time, he kind of put up his best of 1, so we just had to make sure we lined up there, and that's why that came up a little bit late. So we both had a lot of responsibilities that we had to take care of yesterday. Thank you guys for tuning in today, though. I do appreciate that. Let's just let me quickly go over the team. So this is a team that I built myself with a few options I really want to use. I really want to use Aurora Veil, so we actually got Light Clay, Aurora Veil, along Ninetales, so that lasts a good while. Makes it, I think, 8 instead of 5 turns of Aurora Veil. Then we have Aerodactyl. I really like Skydrop Aerodactyl right now for 2 reasons. There's the Smeargle Porygon Z team that's going around, which is really annoying to deal with, but Skydrop bypasses, what is that move? Bypasses, what is Follow Me? Skydrop bypasses Follow Me, so I like it for that. And then obviously for EV teams too, because it will obviously bypass Coflables, Follow Me as well. And then it also has Tailwind, and I wanted to use Tailwind with Specs Finny, so now you know what Finny is. Then yes, of course, Aurora Veil Ninetales with actually having Freeze Dry. I don't think Ninetales is nearly as effective without Freeze Dry, so we actually have Freeze Dry on this set. Then we have Snorlax. I want to use Aurora Veil with Snorlax. We're using Recycle Snorlax. It is a beast as long as it doesn't get burned. And then we have Incineroar, another really cool Pokemon that I wanted to try out. A pretty standard Assault Vest one, Specs Finny, and then a sub actually. Garchomp. It actually sub Garchomp works well with Fake Out Incineroar, so I like those options. Let's just hop right into it. I don't want to reveal too much to the team. You guys will see as we go along in these battles. So I'll pretty much have a battle up for the entirety of the rest of this week, considering we already missed 2 days. And I said that I might miss 1 day because I want to make sure that we get at least 4. We need at least 4 Battle Spot episodes to go up each week. That's my preference, so I'll try to stick to that. We're not even in the 1600s, so I haven't been able to ladder at all. And when I have laddered, it's just been up and down. But I haven't laddered with this team at all, so hopefully this team can make a little bit of noise, get us somewhere on this battle spot ladder, because that would be great. But why is my okay? That was weird. My face cam was having some issues there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was. Who knows if we're gonna get a battle? Honestly, this is taking a while. There we go, 1500 Jack from North Carolina. But yeah, I definitely want to get higher on the ladder, so I'll do some off screen tonight for you all, so hopefully that goes well. Do have someone using a QR team, and they're going to have a team of Kartana, Tapu Fini, Porygon Z, Arcanine, freaking what is your name, Gastrodon. Who knows how I forgot that, and Alolan Muk. So another thing that's been popping up a lot as of late is Scarf Kartana. Everyone's using Scarf Kartana, and I thought it was Garbo, but if you play, there's a lot of scenarios where if you play with your opponent's Kartana being not scarfed in mind, it can end up costing you if it is Scarf. So that's why people scarfed it. That's the only reason the Scarf Pokemon, Scarf Garchomp, was made, because it now outspeeds Tapu Koko and now outspeeds Nihilego, 2 Pokemon that obviously threaten it. Kartana now outspeeds Alolan Ninetales, usually doesn't want to get Blizzard into, so that's something we're going to have to consider here, as I'm not familiar with this QR team. It doesn't seem like something that I've seen in the past. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Let's put that back together. Oh, we're running out of time. Okay, now I'll have to prioritize that later. Alright, we're going to go Ninetales either way with Incineroar. And we will bring Snorlax, as I don't like the answers really for it. And we will go Garchomp. No, there's a freaking We'll go Finny. I just didn't like Garchomp with the Gastrodon, so sorry that I ended up having to rush that. This freaking hat had to come loose. Oh man. Can we get those holes back into each other? There we go. Alright, it's much looser than I would prefer, but it's alright, it's alright. Alright, so we lead with Alola Ninetales and Incineroar as our opponent leads with Porygon 2 and Porygon Z and Kartana. So this is likely freaking, oh man. This is likely, I highly doubt that this is, Alright, well that won't take us out at least, so we can at least do that, So I'm going to fake out the Porygon Z as my opponent protects Kartana, so that might mean that it's Sash or something. Well, it's obviously not Scarf if it can protect itself. So I'm so got Scarf freaking that Scarf freaking Kartana is just all in my head right now. So now we're actually not the fully speed invested Alola Ninetales. The Light Clay set has a little bit more bulk in it, so I'm pretty sure we still outspeed Kartana. Either way, Blizzard's the play. Either way. So we'll go for that, and we'll go for a Flare Blitz on Porygon Z. As we get a Tri-Attack, so this is actually Scarf Porygon Z. We're going to take that beautifully because we are... Ew, we live. But yes, we are a Sylvester, so we take that Tri-Attack pretty well. That does not knock out Kartana, but held damage will, and this should definitely knock out Porygon Z. It probably would do too much damage to us, though, to where we're making the trade-off for Incineroar for these two. Trade-off I'm willing to make any day. No, we'll actually live after the held damage. Kartana will not, though. Goodbye, Kartana, and I think we live. I don't think it does 15. I think it does 12 damage. I mean, I don't think it does 16. Yeah, it does 12 damage. Yep, so not bad at all. I like that. Whew, alright. Sorry about the whole hat situation, guys. Sorry about that. I have my like little dread twist. You guys are probably familiar with that, and I just haven't. I want them to be longer before I get them professionally twisted. So I'm just kind of dealing with that, and sometimes it's best to actually have a hat on and kind of push them the way you want them to go, and then the hat will kind of make it so that they go in that direction. So that's why I wear hats a decent amount. So hopefully you guys are fine with that. So now our opponent anyways brings in Muck and Tapu Fini. So obviously we can freeze dry Tapu Fini, which I think is kind of the play. Is that the play? Yeah. We'll freeze dry Fini, and do we switch into Snorlax? Yeah, we'll switch into Snorlax. So freeze dry Fini and switch into Snorlax. I doubt my opponent goes for a knockoff on Incineroar, and that's the only way I'll kind of regret switching in Snorlax. Just want to make sure we don't lose Incineroar this turn, as we would have lost it to held damage even if we do get double targeted on Ninetales. So that's pretty much what I was thinking. Opponent does go for that Moonblast. So I forgot, we're actually not we're obviously not going to be Sash, so we don't live that if we do get crit, and we did get crit, so that's fine. That is perfectly fine. So here I'm going to go into Fini. I don't want to go into my own. I don't want to go into Incineroar until that hell damage is gone. Do I just go for a curse? Do I just go for... Yeah, I'm just going to curse up. As even if Muck knocks off our item, I will just go for a recycle, and we can get that back and get that boost. So we're in a good spot here. We'll see if our Fini's faster than our opponent's Fini. We'll see all that. As the crit made it so I couldn't really get any intel on the damage output of Fini's move. so I wasn't able to kind of know, is that just a regular Calm Mind Finny? We do outspeed though, we get our Moonblast off, and that takes out Finny, so not bad at all. That will definitely be a game. We'll see if Muk just went for the Poison Jab on our Finny. It's fine. Doesn't even bring us below half, but I think Hell Damage will. And Hell Damage certainly will. Opponent might just forfeit here. There's no way they win this game, but I'll still just go for the Moonblast and high horsepower. I don't know why I looked down at my DS when I could see everything right in front of me. That's just a bad habit. That is just a bad habit. We do bring Muk below half, so we'll eat its Figgy Berry right now. Probably will take out our Finny with a Poison Jab, which it does do. And we will go for that high horsepower. As long as we don't miss it, this should maybe take out Muk. Not sure if this takes out. And it does, so that's going to be game. GG's to our opponent. Not bad. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Alright, so we'll get another game. No reason not to get another game. So now we're actually in the 1600s, so that's not bad. And yeah, we'll just get one more game. And hopefully we can find someone, because even finding that first guy took a good while. I don't know why it would take that long, to be completely honest, considering that it's like we're in the middle of a VGC season and we can't find anyone online. What is that? Is it just nobody's playing today? Who knows? Maybe everyone got girlfriends on Valentine's Day. Alright, we do find a 15-19 opponent, Louise from New York of the United States. He's going to be rocking a pretty interesting team that has Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Salazzle, Gastrodon, Gigalith, and Salstilla. So pretty interesting. Koko's a Pokemon that can give this team a little bit of trouble, considering that I just don't have the absolute best answer for it. We're running like an Adamant Chomp, not like it's an interesting Chomp. It doesn't take the Dazzling Gleam well. Yeah, we just don't have the best answers, but Incineroar can actually take it on pretty well. Incineroar is threatened by Garchomp and Gigalith though, and Gastrodon pretty heavily, so lots of things to pressure Incineroar. Salazzle's pretty annoying, especially if I lead Ninetales. Salazzle can actually be really annoying. Aerodactyl doesn't have Protect, so it definitely makes me not want to lead Aerodactyl just to outspeed the Salazzles that I could get faked out and Thunderbolted into, as I have seen the Salazzle Koko lead. So, I'm actually going to go with an interesting lead of Garchomp and Snorlax, and I will bring Finny and Incineroar. Yeah. And I'll bring in Finny and Incineroar in the back. I just really don't like Ninetales when there's a Salazzle around. It's just it really deals with Ninetales pretty well. I will have to be careful with when I go for curses in front of Salazzles. I had no clue it gets Encore, but Salazzle actually gets Encore. Figured that out when I was testing this team on Battle Spot, that Salazzle gets Encore. So. Yep, and my opponent does go with that Koko Salazzle lead, so I feel good about the Garchomp lead. Garchomp will likely have to take a fake out here. That's fine though. I will still just go for the sub. I'm not going to protect just in case my opponent doesn't go for that attack on. Just in case my opponent doesn't go for that attack, fake out on Garchomp, as they do. So. Not the best, but we'll deal with it. We can deal with it. Opponent does just go for Dazzling Gleam, no reason not to. We'll take hefty damage on Garchomp. Almost takes us out actually, as that is life orbed. And we'll just go for that high horsepower and not miss it on Salazzle. So that should take out Salazzle, which is not bad at all. Gastrodon does come in now. So I'm going to switch in Incineroar, and we'll probably get a Toxic or something on us on Snorlax. Can obviously just go for another high horsepower, which I think is definitely my best play. Yeah, I have no reason to have to go for a curse here. My play is too high horsepower. The only thing only reason I kind of didn't want to go for that play is in case this Tapu Koko has Volt Switch, which it just goes for Dazzling Gleam, which I thought it would just to ensure the KO on Garchomp before Garchomp was able to attack. And the Toxic does go off onto Snorlax, so very much predicted. We aren't the highest on the ladder, so it is pretty easy to predict what some of these opponents will do. We'll go for a high horsepower, and that will also take out Koko. That is great. Probably eat our berry next turn, actually. Eat our berry next turn. And Garchomp's the last Pokemon, okay. Is that the play? Why am I looking down again? I have no clue why I keep looking down. I have no need to be doing that. And I still keep doing that. I have so many bad habits, and that is a huge one. I have no need to be looking down. Anyways, though, we're going to fake out Garchomp just so that we don't get Tectonic Rage or EQ'd. And then we will just go for a curse so that we can maybe live that Tectonic Rage or EQ. The Scald will come off into our Incineroar, which was the play to make for my opponent. We'll go for that curse. And the toxic damage should, yes, it does put us below half, so we will eat our berry now. Gets us back up to a pretty decent amount of health. And now I am just going to Snarl with Incineroar. I don't really want to take it out, as we just get Rock Slide, and Snorlax actually avoids that. And I'm not even sure this will take out Incineroar. Does it? It actually does. So not bad. We will get a return off on Garchomp after we take like a Scald, probably from, yeah, after we take a Scald from Gastrodon. And yeah, then we'll see how much damage this does. Why did that do non-existent damage? What type of Garchomp is this? Alright, so this is obviously some, and I still don't know why I keep looking down. I'm so sorry, guys. I have no need to be looking down. I need to be looking more towards you guys. You guys are the audience. I need to be looking at you guys. So I apologize for that. Just a bad habit I recently developed for some reason, and I'm trying to break it. It's easy to break. We'll break it right now. No more looking down. We're just going to look at the screen that we have right in front of us. Anyways, though, I'm going to go for a Moonblast on Garchomp, as that is some bulky, ridiculous Garchomp, and just go for that Recycle with Snorlax. Hopefully, we don't get double targeted or hit with some powerful move. We do not get double targeted as Garchomp goes for a Poison Jab, and that does such good damage. How was it able to be that bulky and still do that much damage? I honestly don't know. We'll take out Garchomp here, though, with a Moonblast, and that will be game, as we'll just go for a we'll go for that Recycle, get our Papa Berry back. I don't know what my opponent was doing there, and get back to a decent amount of health with Snorlax, and then we'll start to hit hard with these two heavy hitters, Boosted Snorlax and a Specs Finny. But weird Garchomp, very weird Garchomp, very weird Garchomp. So, Moonblast, and my opponent can protect. Oh my god, I just looked down again. I hate myself. What am I doing? Anyways, we'll go for the Moonblast. My opponent can protect here, so I'm actually just going to recycle just in case they want to be that guy. You never know. They do not want to be that guy, so just thought you never know though, so might as well be on the safe side. I also don't know if this is Seijune's like weird. Nope, it is not going to be Seijune's offensive Gastrodon. Okay, I see your Gastrodon. We do get a Scald into Finny. That's going to do like no damage. So yeah, Recycle is just going to keep us on the field and ensure we get this 3-0. But man, I need to stop looking down. You can't look down. Like duct tape my eyes upward. That wouldn't help anything. That wouldn't help anything. We do eat our Ipapa Berry again, and then we will take that toxic down. No, we already took the toxic damage. Alright. Another Moonblast, which will be game, and just a return. Just in case we miss somehow, even though it's impossible. Opponent will probably forfeit. They do not forfeit. We got some non-forfeiters here, which is always nice to see. Oh, well, oh yeah, they live because of the boost they got. Forgot about that. They got the boost in special defense from whatever barrier, whatever they're running. I didn't pay much attention to it. Just looked that it rose their special defense. And they're actually extremely bulky. That's actually much more bulky than I expected. That's interesting. I'm just going to go for another return. Just so that we can, if my opponent really tries to play this game, we can just go into Incineroar and fake them out. Yeah, as they seem pretty keen on recovering. As I don't think they have Protect. Don't think they have it. They take that return so good though. I feel like something might have been ginned wrong on my Snorlax. I'm gonna have to do a little double check on this guy. It seems like something might have been as his damage output. Let me look at him real quickly. That's what I'm actually going to have to look down for. Is this box is a little small. 159. I'm pretty sure that's correct. 159, 144. I'm pretty sure that's correct, but its damage output just seems a little off. I guess it didn't seem off on those high horsepowers though, so I guess these are just some bulky defensive Pokemon. We'll get another Moonblast off. If we can get a crit, that'd be nice, so we can just end this, as this is getting a little annoying. We're not getting any special attack drops either. We'll go for that return as Gastrodon will finally, as Snorlax will finally go down. We're going for our most powerful move on the Gastrodon with Finny, so no worries there. As if we got locked into like the incorrect move or just like not the best move, definitely are in with the best move. But here though, we will be able to go for a. And I forgot, Incineroar wasn't left, Garchomp was left, so we'll just go for a Moonblast and a Dragon Claw. Oh, no, we'll just go for, should I just go for that? No, I don't want to sit here and see that whole animation. Sometimes the Z-move animations are a little much, so we'll just go for the Dragon Claw and Moonblast, so we won't have to sit here through, as that just takes it out. That was a boosted Snorlax, why did that Dragon Claw do so much more? I don't understand. Something must be wrong with Snorlax, honestly. I'll double check Snorlax. Something could be wrong with it in the way it was ginned. As that Dragon Claw did so much more than Return was doing. That seems a little off. Just a tad bit off. Thank you guys so much though. We did have 2 battles in this one, and yeah, not too bad. Got to showcase the team pretty well, so thank you guys for tuning in into today's episode of Climbing the Ladder. As always, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please do leave a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. If you guys love this VGC action, I'm loving bringing it to you guys, and I really do enjoy this team, and maybe I should have kept this team a secret to maybe use for my own personal uses, but I needed to get a team to you guys, and I decided to bring this one. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to get the heck out of here. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Climbing the Ladder. For now though, I'm going to peace out. See ya.